Now, the wait for those who might have been waiting is apparently over because Apple has unveiled its latest version in its iPhone range, but there's no sign of the widely rumoured iPhone 5.
The new phone is called the iPhone 4S and was unveiled by Apple's new chief executive Tim Cook. But how does it shape up against the increasingly tough competition? Luke Hopewell is a journalist for the technology website ZDNet and he joins us now from Sydney. Luke, good morning. Great to see you again.
Good morning, Michael. How are you?
I'm good. Now, is this new product from Apple going to shake up the smartphone market?
Well, everything Apple releases seems to have that effect, but what this 4S sort of does for us is bring Apple up to par with a lot of the Android phones that have been released that are the dual-core, faster processors, the better graphics, the better camera. It's very interesting to see them playing on par.
And it also has things like voice recognition technology, which is very much where the smartphone market is trying to head, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of technology executives have said that voice is the way forward. It's a bit different actually because you can speak in normal tones and normal sentences to this voice recognition software, and it will actually place notifications and do things on the phone for you rather than speaking in an artificial language that the phone requires. It takes a more sort of human tone.
A lot of observers are saying this is probably the most important product announcement or launch by Apple in many years because of that increasing competition. We're well aware that the Google Android software is proving increasingly popular with smartphone users. Would you describe what we've just seen, that launch as being like that?
Well, I think this makes the marketplace a lot more competitive because Android does have those compelling features that are still present, and it almost looks like Apple is actively trying to compete against Android now. So what we're seeing is more competition in this two-horse race than I think we've ever seen before.
Is it the case that a lot of these smaller products using the Android software are proving a bit more nimble against this technology giant that of course is Apple?
Well, I mean, we've waited 15 months for this announcement of a new iPhone. It's the iPhone 4S, it's an incremental upgrade, and we're seeing new phones from Android providers like HTC and Samsung. Almost every month we're seeing heaps of them come out, like the Galaxy S2, and not a day goes by when we don't see a new Android product announced. So definitely competition's heating up in this space.
The other big feature of the launch, which happened just a couple of hours ago in the States, was of course it was the first big one not to involve Steve Jobs, who stepped down as the Apple boss. It was the first public outing in terms of product launches by Tim Cook, the new boss. How did he go?
Tim Cook did a very good job, as he would. He's been Chief Operating Officer for a while now for Apple. He's seen how it's done. He's got a great support in all of the iPhone product executives. Tim Cook did an excellent job. He was very humble, very happy to be launching a product that he very clearly has a lot of passion and a lot of belief in.
Luke Hopewell from ZDNet, as always, great to speak to you.
Thank you, Michael.